if you do have a hard time on your first vinyl installation, just give us a call. We'll take care of you. We want you to be customers for life. And also, one last thing, we're very proud of one more thing. You might be sitting on your computer thinking, well, do I want the carbon fiber, or do I want the leather, or do I want the matte finish? Well, you don't have to worry with RPM, because everything you buy from us, we have a no restocking fee policy. Many customers call us all the time and they say, I don't know which one I want. We say buy all three or buy two. We'll ship them to you, ship it back in an envelope, and no restocking fees. Everybody else charges 15, 20%, not at RPM. If you sell a good quality product, people won't return it. So that's always been our motto, is free, no restocking fees, and just send it back, no questions asked, as long as it's resellable and it's new like condition. So you could buy 3 of these, check them all out, think about it, sit in the car, test them, look at them, send them back. Why do these companies charge restocking fees? Why? If they're not trying to sell something of lower quality and they have the highest quality products, like the 400 products we sell, they wouldn't charge restocking fees, because they should be selling plenty of them, and that's what we do. So RPM's number one. We've been doing this for 8 years now. Thanks again for watching. Hi, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories, Model 3 2021 owners. Now, this is the new center console for the Model 3. We've got 3 brand new vinyl products. We're going to show you each one of them, but there's simply a 2-piece kit to cover the center console in your Model 3. So take a look down at the center console. We all know these changed for 2021 models, and we have basically the sliding drawer. We have the painted silver handle and the painted silver plastic outer rim. And we also have a satin, non-glossy center or top plastic piece. So this is much better than the Model 3 2017, 2020 because of the fingerprint issue. You just don't have it. But if you want to add a carbon fiber look, or a black look, or a leather look, we've got these 3 great products to show you. Now, again, this is a gray satin material. It doesn't match the dashboard up here. This is a little greener. It doesn't match really anything in the car. So we do have the Alcantara package, but we also have this carbon fiber. And we're going to install one of these today to show you how it goes on. It fits right over the handle, right over the cup holder. Super easy. So this is the vinyl version with a carbon fiber pattern. We also have this very beautiful leather, or let's call it vegan leather style. So this is a vinyl product as well. It's not made out of animal hide, and it has a leather textured surface to it. So you can see here that it looks like a leather sofa or a leather jacket. And again, it fits perfect on here. It allows it to retract and open and close, I should say. And so this is another one. The customer prefers matte black, because matte black will match the sides. It'll match everything on here. It'll match black seats. So we're going to install the matte black now, and this will be our demonstration video. And when you receive this in the mail from us, you're going to get a squeegee. You're also going to get some wet wipes, and you're going to get some business cards in the package. So you're going to want to make sure that you clean everything really good. Okay, so this is the packet you're going to get, and this is really good. It'll help you sterilize everything, clean everything. This is our squeegee we're going to use to get all the air out when we install it. These are the alcohol wipes, and this is, of course, our business cards with a 20% off promotional code for your next purchase. So let's take the matte black one out first, and we'll make sure to show it up close. It's a really nice matte black. It's almost a satin black. Honestly, we've learned after selling thousands of these in matte black, they mark up too easy. They simply get scratched up like a chalkboard. So it's actually a satin black. Anyway, we're going to put it on like this, and then we're going to show you how to get all the air out. So first thing is preparation. please use these alcohol wipes and clean all the way underneath. You'll notice here how it goes underneath because we are going to adhere it under the lip, and we're going to go all the way across it. So you want to get it free of dirt and oils, anything that could interfere with the installation. Same thing with the cup holder piece. Just use the alcohol wipe. And we're installing this right on top, but we are going to go slightly under the rails. And if you get dirt, so that it won't come off, just keep rubbing it. Okay, so now preparation is done, and now we're ready. You won't even need the second pack. Save that. Now we're ready to show you how to install it. Now, you took this out of the envelope, but you might not have noticed why we have this foggy piece of tape on here. This is transfer tape, okay? This is going to allow you to transfer the vinyl from the sheet down to the car. So each one should have a piece of transfer tape on it. So you want to put this cup holder piece right over the cup holder like this, and we're going to pull the transfer tape off. So it's not hard to do. This just makes installation very, very, very easy because it's see-through transfer tape. So it's completely translucent, and just pull it off. And when you get to the other end, again, these are the handles that we put on it. You're going to just simply put it face down, so sticky side down, and we're going to put it right over the cup holder. So check this out up close. We're going to go right over those two cup holder pieces. You're going to lay it down like this in a U shape so it sits down nice and flat. And again, it's not super important. We're going to put a little bit of pressure on it. You just want it to stick to the transfer tape. Now, we're going to use the transfer tape handles to transfer it to the cup holder area. So now, we're going to go like this and simply pull the whole sheet off, and the handles will come with it. So it just basically reinforces the cutouts, okay? So this is the cutout area, and now you're going to hold it with the handles like this. So we're going to hold it like this in a U shape again and look straight down. Now you got to get right overhead with me, Paige, and show just like this. And we're going right on the edge right there on the bottom and the top. So don't worry if you stick it down. You want to line it up perfect like this. So you need a lot of bright light, and you want to be able to see through it. So just line it up right on the cup holder like that, like this. And then when you think you got it perfect for the bottom, just simply put your finger on it to tack it down. So we'll do the bottom first, just like that. So this is a good spot. Now the top we're going to lift up. So you might even want to reposition it. Like you got to look really, really close, and you can see like I'm moving it around. I don't want any of the silver showing, so I want to move it up like this. Push it down. So now we're lining the bottom up. And same thing here. Just follow the edge of the cup holder right around the sides. And then when you get to the top, again, we have some leeway, so you can move it around, a little bit of adjusting. And we're just trying to cover up, that's good, all of the silver. So you'll see it'll get really close to the edge, just like that. Put these lights on. And then now we're going to lay that down. So this is a good time to use a squeegee, because the squeegee is designed to help get the air out. So this has got an air trap releasing vinyl material. And the edges here are loose on both sides, so we haven't tacked them down. Because this is a little sensitive area, we got to get in real close. And you want to make sure you're right up to the edge there. And push this down. So again, this is the hardest piece, is the cup holder. And if the material's bunched up like this, just lift it up, push it down like this. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the top, and we're going to peel it off very slow. So you want to pull it off slow, so you have to squeegee it down so the transfer tape will release, because the vinyl is sticking to the gray. So we're not going to move our heads and shake the camera to say yes. We're going to pull it off slow like this. Now that's it. Now we're going to come down the side here, and we're just going to make sure this is nice and flat. And it should line up with a slight outline, about a 0.5 millimeter long everywhere along the side. And we're going to tuck it in. Same thing over here. Just tuck the vinyl in. Now, we're at the second point where we're going to need to get the air out. So we're going to put the transfer tape over this area now. And we're going to start pushing the air towards the edges. So we've talked about this in our videos a lot over the years, but air trapping is the major reason why customers might have an issue in the summertime if this sits out in the sun. Okay, all right, so now we're going to lift this up and move it down to the bottom. But before we do that, we want to go over all the edges and all the spots, make sure everything's laying down flat. Push the vinyl down if you got any spots here. Now we want to lift this up because we don't want any air trapped underneath it. So this may look strange, but you're just going to lift it up like this. And then we're going to take your squeegee and we're going to go down the middle to push the air out. And we're going to go over here. We're going to keep pushing the air to the sides. Same thing this way. If you get an air bubble, lift it up. It's not a problem. Lift it up, lift it up. And you'll see how nice it fits. And it goes right under the edge. And the soft plastic squeegee shouldn't affect anything. It shouldn't affect the vinyl at all. Okay, now we're going to work on the top piece, or the handle piece. And same thing, we're going to, I think it's easy to do this in this way. So you don't need to use this piece of transfer tape. And we're going to take this piece and peel back the vinyl. And we're just going to peel back enough to expose the cutout handle area. So trim it like this. And now down here, you can see what we're going to do. We're going to open it up and we're going to put something inside of it. Maybe another squeegee or anything you got. We'll do it to keep this open. But we want to be able to put this down over the handle without interference. So we want to line it up like this. We don't want to just put it down and then have it going crooked. So we're trying to make it parallel and we're trying to put it right over the handle. So as you can see, there's the handle on the left. There it is on the right. We're going to put it right down on top. After we center it good. And if you stick it down and it's crooked, just pull it up slow. And as long as you got this on the back, and you don't have it all sticking, you'll be fine. Reposition it like this and like this. And then we're going to put the black piece down right around the handle. And we're going to use the squeegee like this. It's going to help get all the air out. Because even though it's a narrow area, you see, you still can get air bubbles. So you don't want to have this happening in the summertime. All the way around, make sure it's flat. Same thing here. Use the squeegee. Tuck it down. All right. Looks really nice and consistent. And I got a tiny amount of silver showing on one side. If you don't like that, you could pull it up. You could bring it back a little bit. If you really don't want to see any of the gray painted material underneath, and you could just adjust it a little bit like this, pulling the bottom down slightly, and just don't want to stretch it. Best to just leave it right where it fits over the handle. Perfect. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did on the cup holder piece. We're going to make sure we're lined up straight. So I'm looking at this edge. I want to be right on this edge here. If you're not parallel to the edge with the vinyl, that means you're going to be going off center slightly, and you'll be going to the one side or the other, which isn't the end of the world. Okay, now we're gonna peel this off. So just hold the vinyl in your hand, peel the white backing paper off, and now you're gonna remove your squeegee and let it close all the way. And now you're gonna hold it in your hands like this, and you're gonna go, okay, I can go left, I can go right. Got all these different ways to go, and then we're gonna lay it down. So you wanna take the squeegee and go down the middle, and then go to the side, and the middle, and overlap. You can't just go down once and once. You need to overlap and push all the air out. And then to the sides. Watch this, it's gonna disappear right underneath the side. Same thing on this side. So the vinyl is sticking to the drawer underneath. And now same thing for the bottom, or the top. We're gonna go all the way to the top and underneath. All the way, just like that. It fits really nice, and you'll see it looks really, it's a perfect match for the black seats. You see how it matches this vinyl up close. Even under bright light, you can see this matte black or the satin black finish matches the soft padded areas of the armrest. And if you find any air bubbles, you can raise them up and squeeze them out, but just try to push them all the way to the side. That's why it's really critical. Watch right here. I'm pushing these air bubbles all the way out. All right, now let's go around the handle here for a second to see if we can get rid of the gray. So you'll notice when you look straight overhead that I'm just trying to get this lined up to see if we can move it a little bit. This fits good, it fits underneath good. And again, air bubbles is the only issue you want to get rid of. Okay, so it fits great, it looks great. If you get any wrinkles like this, just take your squeegee, push them out, squeegee them down. You can use a heat gun or a hair dryer. By the time you're all done, you'll get all the air out and all these fingers will disappear and go away. Now let's look at this one more time. So you see how nice and clean it is. And again, if you elect the carbon fiber, it'll look like this, right in the same spot. Or the textured leather, one more shot of this. So again, we probably won't be doing a video for this, but you understand how it works the same way. You'll use the transfer tape to help you transfer it and lift it right off the sheet and get it right over the cup holder. So we'll give everyone one of those and a squeegee and alcohol, and that's it. It looks great. It fits really nice. You see from this side, and let's look at the driver's point of view. It looks awesome. We'll get some pictures of it. And thanks again. These are all in stock now. And that's February 8th, 2021 for the Model 3 Tesla 2021 and beyond. Of course, we don't know what's going to come in the future, but the refresh cup holder with the wireless charging pad is awesome. Super easy. Just trying to get that little spot out. But it looks great. Again, if any air bubbles, just work them to the side. If you got something persistent and you didn't catch it, like here, you can lift the vinyl up like this. So I'll show you a quick little way to fix it. Just lift it up from the side. See these two air bubbles right there and there? So we're going to lift it up, and then you're going to push the air out. Right there's one, and don't stretch the vinyl. Vinyl doesn't have much memory. So make the squeegee really tough and rigid. Push downward, shoot over here. You can see that little air bubble there. So this is good to have a little troubleshooting involved. And get that out like that. And you will get little spots and air bubbles if you don't clean it good. So that's one thing we know after doing this for years is if you got a little speck of dust, or if you got a little speck of something, food or something on here, you're not going to get a perfectly smooth finish. But anyway, it looks great. Check it out. And thanks again. And these are all in stock and all 3 finishes as well. There's the beautiful Alcantara. So if you don't know about that, this we added to the website yesterday. And the Alcantara surface material is really nice. It's right here on the website. And you can see that this has a super soft finish. And again, this is all Alcantara, just like your wireless charging pad. So anyway, this is a complete wrap for the perimeter and the top and the bottom. But thanks again for watching, and we're going to give this back to the customer now. Go. Okay, if you get a little air bubble maybe halfway up like this, you can push the side rail away a little bit and find an edge like this and lift an edge up. Probably shoot from that side, and then you can get underneath a little edgy. And it's good to don't press it down real hard before you do any of this, because it'll be really hard to get it off. So there's an edge, and then I'm going to pull that edge up. All the way up to the air bubbles. So now you can see these right here, right? Always check for dust or lint, because that could be the cause of it. I don't see it. Push all the air out. Push it real firm. Push it all the way down. Push this little edge down. All right, there. Free of air bubbles. Don't be afraid to try to get them out, because they're going to come back when it gets over 100 degrees in the car. Whenever it gets hot, air expands. So thanks again. Hope everyone loves it. Thank you.